the country. Okay, and that's for what's known as Operation Jade Helm, which is basically what they want to have an annual training exercise to where you have the U.S. military and foreign envoys and foreign militaries train on American soil in urban environments. All right, but they training to detain American citizens. That's what, because it's all geared towards Jacob's trouble, all towards martial law. So I'm gonna read from a little bit from this article I got, and just expound upon what Jade Helm is actually doing. So it says, document: Jade Helm commander plans to operationalize the CONUS base. All right, and this is from the 13th. So this is what, last week. It says Special Ops Command seeks to operationalize the homeland, which is America. It says informationally aware, smartphone-enabled urban populations and their satisfaction. That's talking about these sheeple out here, okay? It says in their satisfaction or lack of satisfaction with local, regional, and even global conditions presents challenge to military. That's why you constantly see whenever there's a setup riot breaking out, they send in the National Guard. And they send in these police and riot gear because they're tracking, they're gaining information off of these different populations, mainly the so-called black. That's why I said this is all concerning you Israelites, man. Okay, the 2/3 and those that know the Israel. Okay. So it says, is Jade Helm part of the plan to operationalize the CONUS base? It says recent military exercises across the country have stirred concern among American citizens, rightly concerned about expanding federal power. So this is what the white man's about, man. Expanding his power, man. Okay? You Negroes, you're not about expanding no power. You don't have a military. Okay? You don't have a unified police force. Okay? You don't have warriors, man. Okay, to police your communities, man.
Niggas don't even select it. Niggas don't even want to lead their own fucking hood.
But they don't even. Let's say you're in your community in your so-called hood, right? There's no organization there.
Right.
You constantly fighting amongst your damn self, man.
Niggas don't want no organization. But here you go. You got the so-called white man trying to expand his rod of power.
Good.
You got the Negro. I love the hood. I can't lead the hood. I want to be in the hood. You put yourself in the goddamn box. So therefore, we don't feel sorry for your goddamn conditions, man.
Well, another name for the hood is the damn trap.
The trap. It's a trap. And you trap your own goddamn self, man.
Right.
So we don't feel sorry because of the conditions or so-called things that you go through. Because you put yourself there, man. Go ahead, up.
It says Rasmussen reports that 45% of voters are concerned that the government will use U.S. military training operations to impose greater control over some states. There you go. And when the military takes over, that's your ass, man. Okay? But that's all I wanted to get from that. Okay? Now to expound upon that, here we go. This is from the WND website. It says prep drill or preparation drill for Jade Helm 15 includes children. So children, your little babies.
The baby kids.
Right, your little baby's kids. Okay. God. Nate, your family. Okay. Now IUIC. All you family men, you families matters, Carl Winslow niggas.
God.
Okay. Guess what? Your children are going to be taken advantage of and taken into camps too, man. All right, alongside your wives, man. Okay, and you can look all throughout antiquity at the different stone carvers and different pottery and different artifacts of the nation of Israel when you had the Assyrians and Babylonians come in and they was carting off women with children, man. Little babies were being taken into captivity too, man. Okay, look at slave men. Look at Roots, man. 12, 13, 14, 50-year-old men and women taken into captivity. That's what's going to happen again now, but it's going to be worse. Okay? All right? That's why your mind has to be constantly upon the word. And then your family can be saved. All right? But you got to be doing the work, man. Which you niggas don't do because you like to take damn breaks.
Right.
You
And
know?
it's a lucky. And it just go to show you, man, that you ain't on no level, man. And, you know, and I've only been in this thing for, about seven years. All right. But if you've been in this truth for like 10, 15 years and you still don't believe in martial law.
20 years, 25
right,
years.
20 years, you don't believe in martial law? What? The so-called white man is putting up article after article on a daily showing you that is not a conspiracy. Does the so-called white man have a military? Does he have a domestic policy? So what's so hard about understanding martial law, man? Did not Homeland Security purchase 7 billion hollow point bullets? Homeland Security, not foreign security. Homeland. Meaning American security.
The homeland.
So where is your basis on why this is a conspiracy, man? Didn't you just see the fucking military in Baltimore? The Coast Guard, not the Coast Guard, the National Guard. Didn't you just see the National Guard in Baltimore, Maryland, over a small riot? So why? Because we teach about martial law on the horizon, and the scriptures even speak about it. Why we got to be wrong? We conspiracy theorists. It's not gonna happen. Get the fuck out of here, man. You ain't on no level, man. You're not on the level, man.
You are what's known as non compos mentis.
Con, you finished, man.
Okay. All right. Now the article reads, it says the Jade Helm 15 military training exercise planned this summer in many states in the southern and western parts of the U.S. is generating more alarm with accusations now that the federal government is releasing videos featuring children. The federal government is releasing these videos, according to this article, featuring children so that the public will see it and accept what's coming. WND previously reported the U.S. military officials are trying to ally fears. Then we read in Jeremiah the 30 and the 30th chapter about fear and trembling. About fear, but they call us fearmongers. Right. The government's bringing fear. It says U.S. military officials are trying to allay fears and minimize concerns because people are scared, so they're trying to minimize it. But that's the spirit, man. It says by meeting with local governments and briefing them. All right. But a new video issued by the Department of Defense features children. Critics contend so that the public will see and accept what's coming according to the All News pipeline. The video was posted online by the Next News Network, which reported it shows drills preparatory to this summer's Jade Helm 15. That's why I wanted to entitle the video, The Time of Jacob's Trouble is soon to come. It's coming. This coincides with the scriptures. It says it's pretty hard to miss the children behind the same fencing as the mock demonstrators. It says the site reported. These are the U.S. Marines from 1st Battalion, 15th Marine Regiment, 1st Marine Division practicing assault support tactics in Yuma, Arizona as part of a 7-week exercise, 7 completion, for those that are spiritual, by the way. Exercise prior to the Jade Helm 15 exercises. It credits Sergeant Daniel D. Kujanpa with the video. So they're releasing their own video. They're putting it like it's a saying that the Illuminati, the elites have. It's called hidden in plain sight. They're putting it in plain sight. Okay?
I got a quick scripture real quick.
All right, come on, go ahead.
This is Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun, when the enemy shall come in like a flood.
Right, the enemy's gonna come in like a flood. Those are those floods. Those Marine battalion regiments. Okay, the National Guard, the damn Navy. Okay, because niggas gonna be trying to flee and shit. They're gonna be at the airports and stuff, man, trying to get out the city and stuff. Yo, these times are coming, man. Okay, they're gonna come in like a flood.
And
why is it stormtroopers?
Salaki, if I could just basically say this, that's why the Most High described the coming of the enemy as a flood, because how does a flood come? Relentless. non-stop, consistent, okay, overwhelming. That's how the so-called white man gonna come in, like a flood. A flood is when if you ever been in a flood or seen a flood, like if a city gets flooded, it's not announced, okay. You don't know when something's about to be flooded. That's why you see people getting stuck in the middle of the street in their cars. Cars get flooded. It just comes. It just comes. And when it comes hard, relentless, non-stop. That's how the so-called white man is going to come. And when you see things like Operation Jade Helm and, these different other drills and practices that they're carrying out throughout the 50 states, that just goes to show you that they're prepping this military to be persistent.
Okay.
They prepping them to be persistent and to consume and to really press you, man. Okay. So for you other camps out here, man, like IUIC, if you can't wrap that around your head, man, maybe the Most High pull you out the dust, but if not, man, you finish, man. It's nothing hard. It's nothing deep, man. All it takes is a little research, man. You will see what's going on out here, man. Why you think they purchasing so many military vehicles?
All right.
Here in America, man, they're not deporting these vehicles over into the Middle East and these other countries, man. They keeping these vehicles here, man. Okay. What about the trains that they got?
These MRAPs and stuff.
Right,
man.
these MRAPs.
These drones. They're pushing out now this drone system that they want to use for surveillance, man. Right.
They actually now they just came out with a body heat sensitive drone, where a drone if a drone senses body heat, it'll automatically just follow you.
Man. Yeah.
That's to
follow you.
It's just like a
heat signatures.
It's just like a missile, man. All right, that's how they lock a missile in on the target, man, by the heat. The heat that it portrays, man.
Right.
And so, what is the so-called white man doing with that bullshit? You men just being simple, man. You Nadites, man. You Nadites.
Okay.
That's what you are, man. You just listening to what he's saying, man. And he's saying a lot of bullshit, man. And it's not hard to understand, but the Most High got a spiritual block on you, man.
Okay. I got something. I'm not gonna hit the whole thing, but this is from another article. The Common Sense Show. It says a newly released Jade Helm document reveals the true intent of the drill. And I could come with more, man. Okay, so it said the true intent of this Jade Helm drill is going to be known. All right, but I just want to hit a small point. But you constantly see the flood of articles that's out there because they go come in like a flood, like the brother read. But this is from a section entitled "Training U.S. Trainers." It says soldiers and Marines who are assigned training missions receive a course in the preparation to deal with the specific requirements of developing the target confinement officers, i.e. foreign detention officers. It says the course should emphasize the cultural background of the HN, introduces language to include specific confinement-related terms and phrases, and provide insights into cultural tips for developing a good rapport with HN personnel. Some of these international partners will be wearing the United Nations blue and driving in United Nations white vehicles. These Jade Helm partners are not your friend. They are not here to conduct traffic control exercises. They are here to subjugate you, strip you of your assets, and herd you into detention camps. And when deemed necessary, they will not hesitate to fire upon you if they feel compelled to do so. The fuck out of here, man.
God.
Yo, man, read that one more time. Isaiah 59 and 19.
Isaiah 59 and 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun, when the enemy shall come in like a flood.
They're not your friend. They're your enemy. Go ahead.
The Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against them, and the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from transgression in Jacob, saith the Lord.
Right. But the point I did want to get was that they're your enemy, they're not your friend, and they're gonna come in like a flood.
That's
It
right.
says they will not hesitate to fire upon you if they are compelled to do so. And I also read about how they train over here to learn different phrases and languages. So when they tell you something and you don't comply, boom,
Your ass, man.
one shot to the head. Boom, boom, boom,
Like
boom,
you
boom,
said
boom,
earlier,
boom, boom, boom,
couple
boom, boom, boom,
shots,
boom, boom, boom.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying? Yeah, it's gonna be just riddled with bullets, man. You're gonna be looking like Cleo. I've set it off, man.
Con.
You know?
Like your goddamn, like Denzel on
Yeah,
Training
the
Day,
training,
man.
yeah, man.
Let them Russians lit his goddamn ass up.
Yeah, man. So, oh, and they were Russians.
Con.
You know? Hey, man, the time is coming, man. Okay? So you got to get your mind right, man. All right? You
That's
really
right.
got to think about the reality of what's getting ready to come.
Get the scripture.
All right? Yeah, con. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty, man. There's plenty of information out there for you brothers out there, you wise-minded, scriptural, minded Yahweh Bashmi Awashai seeking men for you to see what's going on and look for these things, and when you do see them, equate them back to the prophecies, okay? Because Yahweh Shai is coming back, man. He said that. Yahweh Shai said, when you see armies come past Jerusalem, know that the destruction thereof is nigh. That happened in 70 AD. But how even more so now, being that this time to come is going to be worse than any other times since a nation existed.
Con.
You got to think about that, man. Okay? You can't be pussyfooting around. You can't be lackadaisical and thinking that there's going to be peace. The Most High, Yahweh Bashar Shai said there is no peace. Okay? There is no
And
peace.
if I could say this one thing before we close out, if the scriptures speak about the time of Jacob's trouble, if there is no microchip, if there is no martial law, what does the trouble consist of?
All right.
Won't you tell us what the trouble consists of, according to the scriptures?
That's
If
a
there-
good question.
Yeah,
That's a good question.
if there is no, if you don't believe in martial law, if you don't believe in the microchip, okay, in the concentration camps, then what does that trouble consist of? Because
Right,
the scriptures
right.
speak about a time of trouble.
Right,
So,
so break
what
that down.
what does that trouble? What trouble is going to come if it's not those things?
Go ahead.
All right, just answer that question, man. All right.
Hey, only the elect will be saved.
Con. So
right.
this is Romans 13 and 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. All right. So when we bring these videos and these lessons out, it's only directed. The edification is directed towards the elect, and the rebuke is directed towards the wicked, man. All right. So with that, I don't know if the brother wanted to bring anything else out.
Matter of fact, I do. Just one small thing.
All right, Con.
Like I said, I mean, I had, the spirit, I had more, but this is definitely edifying. This is the book of in the Apocrypha, the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 16, and I'm gonna start at 72. It says, "For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses." Okay, so that's going into I'm gonna read 70. It says, "For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord." Okay,
Now-
self-explanatory.
Right. Now let me ask a question. This is to all you people that don't believe in the so-called New World Order. So if the so-called Negro and Latino start acting in a manner in which they want to overthrow the government, which is the goal, right? We want to overthrow the American government. So once we start acting in that manner, do you not think that the American government will have a retaliation or a defense set in place? How is martial law a conspiracy when it's an actual a law. How is that a conspiracy? All right. So you people are stupid, man, and that just go to show you the degree in which that man sold out, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead.
It says, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. That's the trial, Jacob's trouble.
Yeah.
Verse 74. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. But be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your guide, and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves. That's it on that. Like I said, it's self-explanatory, man. The days of trouble are at hand. Okay? So like the brother said, you should be understanding that the time we in is short and our salvation is near. All right?
That's right. So with that, man, we say Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh
Shai.
Double honors to the apostles at GMS.
Double honors.
All right, and peace and salutation to the elect.